So he says our mic are on. Are they on? Can you guys hear me? Let's make sure. All right. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. If you can't hear me, let us know. But Jesse says, and yes, Jesse is here. Give us a round of applause, everybody. Miss Jesse's here. Jesse's in the house. Um, Please, yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure we're messing with the podcast yesterday, and we might have broken something. Jesse had to come and fix it, maybe.
We did just fine.
Yeah, but so we're good. We have sound. We're good.
I wasn't pretending I could hear things in the headphones I couldn't hear. We're good.
There was this whole plan before the guys got here. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and it's gonna be fine. But we wanted to make sure that you guys can hear us. You can hear me. That means that Sam and I didn't break anything yesterday. So thumbs up to us. But yes, we are live on the flow from the Flow Studio, and we are going to be crafting today. And there's a specific reason why we're going to be doing this craft. And when I say we, Sam's going to be crafting this, doing this craft, and we'll let you know in a bit. But I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. Thank you guys for joining us again for another live. We're live on the Facebook group and on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to on any of those channels, what did I say last time? Shame on you. So make sure you do, and subscribe to all of our platforms, please. We have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook group, YouTube en Español for you, for the people that understand the Spanish. Just make sure you stay connected to all of us, because you don't want to miss any new announcements, any new products. Speaking of new products, who got their new 20-ounce powder coated? We released them last week, and so far so good, right? We keep seeing videos from everyone who's tagging us, which, by the way, we appreciate it. Make sure you keep tagging us. We love resharing those videos, and we love to see your finished products and creations. So keep tagging us. But again, last Wednesday was the day where we released a new 20-ounce powder coated that came in 10 colors and 2 electroplated. So again, it went pretty well. So if you got yours, please let us know. And what do you think of it? Yeah, Sam, you have something?
Yes. So Carrie already said hello, Sam, Danny, and Jesse.
Hi, Carrie. How are you? Thank you for joining us for another live. We appreciate you being here. But yes, anybody else excited for the 20s? We know we were, and it's been almost a week already, and
we've been using them every day.
We have been using them. Yeah, actually, yeah, we have.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie. Sam, Jesse, and I, we use them every day. Sam has been nice enough to come in the morning and make some protein shakes. So it's been pretty awesome.
For everyone but Jesse, because he doesn't like being healthy.
Yeah, it's true. I avoid it at all costs.
I told him, though, that there's cookie and cream protein powder that I might be bringing in.
It's delicious. So
I just want
I've been
milk and protein. Milk and protein.
I can't do the milk thing. I gotta do the almond milk. Like I very like a milk and stuff. But there's this brand, and they have a cookies and cream one, and I've been wanting to get the boys that, because they want to try the brand too, but I want to try it for the cookies and cream.
Well, you can try the one I'm bringing tomorrow.
So I'm excited. So yes, but yeah, yes, Jesse, what's up?
Our friend Nancy jumped in and said, "Happy Tuesday."
Hi, Nancy. Happy Tuesday to you too. Thank you for being here. But again, it's been a week already since we've been using since we released the 20s, and again, we're excited about them. We keep seeing a lot of different creations from the crafters. So again, if you make videos, make sure you tag us and let us know what you're actually, whether you're engraving them, whether you're UVDTF them, what are you doing with the new product? Let us know. Yeah, Sam, what's up?
Carrie said she's good, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
I actually had a question for Nancy.
Nancy, you have a question. You're being on the spot.
Mm-hmm. She won tumblers from us. She won a whole set of those new skinnies.
There you go.
So I'm curious if they have arrived yet.
Oh.
And if they haven't arrived yet, which one are you most excited for?
There you go. Hopefully they have arrived, because it's been.
I mean, so we placed the orders on Wednesday.
Okay.
That way that the warehouse has enough time to get them out by Friday. So, I mean, it might be there.
Might be there,
not.
yeah.
It could still be in transit, depending on when it shipped. But yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Brian says good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You must be ready to go to bed. But I am, to be honest with you, I am exhausted. Even last week.
Yeah.
Last week it was the longest week ever. I don't know did anyone else feel that way? I was just like, man, I was saying, something I was saying something on Wednesday that I normally say that I normally tell my son on Thursday, and he looks at me, he's like, It's Wednesday, buddy. And I'm like, I was like, oh, it's just the longest week ever. Like it was just, yeah. So hopefully this is not the case this week. I hope this goes a little bit faster. Yes.
Jennifer says, hello, everybody.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being here. Anybody working on any special projects? Ryan, what do you? I know you seem to be
Gotta
working
be
on a
working
lot
on
of stuff. Something, right? So what's going on in the shop, Ryan? Let us know. Again, thank you guys for all joining us this week. And remember, we're on YouTube as well, so make sure you're subscribing there. And after this one, don't forget we have a brand new live on Instagram and TikTok. And we're gonna go ahead and kind of follow the theme with what we're doing here. Again, we have maybe a little sneak preview of what we're gonna talk about. We have something new maybe coming that we want to tell you about. And you guys are gonna be the first ones to hear it here on the Facebook group and on YouTube. So don't miss it. Yes.
Yeah, so there's a few comments. Jennifer agrees with you. She said, yes, I did, and work has been very tough. And then Nancy said, not yet, hopefully tomorrow. And the first one she's going to try is the black and gold. Ryan said it's 5 over there. He's making a 20-ounce new purple hippo cup.
Nice.
I did want to poke at Ryan a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
He's probably still putting the stickers together from that UVDTF one that he's piecing piece by piece. So he's probably still working.
Ryan, is that true?
Can you
can you let us know if that's true or not? And if it is, where along are you? How far are you? Like more than halfway? Yeah, you're full. Yeah, where are you in that journey of yours? What's up, Jesse?
Tanya said her tumbler delivery arrived today, so yay.
Hey, there you
Jennifer's
go.
been working on coasters, and they turned out really nice.
Jesse,
Nice.
do we have any party effects we can throw onto the
Oh,
screen
yeah.
for the order arriving? Come on.
Wait, she said coasters?
Those are new. All right, give me
Was it the wooden coaster or the sublimation
There it
coaster?
is.
There it is. Hey, delivery. There you go. Awesome. Thank you. We got to keep going with that theme though.
I
Something
know,
like that. We
yeah.
should just keep going with it now. We started. We can't not keep going
Okay,
with
I
it.
have one thing to say.
Yeah.
So we're
One.
spoiled by these effects that
Yeah.
Jesse does because I was watching somebody else's live where they were doing like a live giveaway
Yeah.
and confetti was happening and I thought it was an effect. They sent me a picture after and there was just confetti
Oh, that's
everywhere.
yeah. That's
I
right.
was just like, oh, that was real.
That was real confetti. Yeah. Well, it'd be a mess here, and I don't think we should do that here. But I like the effects.
Not
I
in
think
your
that works. It works. Not that it's just my office. Just like, are you gonna vacuum in after it? Because I
It's
don't.
your
I don't
office.
want to. I barely vacuumed last week, right? And it's been a
That's
while.
true.
I came in. I was like, wow, we have a lot of stuff in the like. I'm gonna have to just vacuum. Anyways,
I'm showing Jesse the confetti.
oh
mess.
yeah. Anyway, so again, just so you know, we are going to be sublimating a 20-ounce sublimation tumbler. We have our oven, we have our wide and wide and skinny tape. Thank you.
Because you wanted to say the thicky tape.
And then we have our tools here, our tools to that we're going to use. And what's Jesse had a question?
Yeah, a couple things. So Ryan said, my cousin lost hers in a hurricane last year in North Carolina.
Oh, that's why he's making a new cup for her.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Exactly, yeah. And then Holly jumped in and said afternoon.
Hey, Holly,
Hi,
we were
Holly.
just talking about you.
I didn't know that you already sent your video to Mark and John, so I sent it to them yesterday. I was like, "Aw, look at what happened." But we loved your video.
Yeah.
I almost reshared it till I heard. Some of the
You
things.
didn't held back, did you? You were really letting us know how you felt. So we
Holly.
appreciate that. But yeah, if you don't follow Holly on socials, please do. Give her a follow. And not only does she make great content, but she's a great crafter as well. So make sure you go give her a follow on her pages. Yes.
Ryan enjoyed my poking. He said, "Haha, I need the jig you'll have to make it easier. My wife does it way quicker." And then Jennifer said sublimation. A couple weeks ago, she ordered a pack of 72 and finally got around to making them. Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Great. That's awesome. Yeah, I love those sublimation coasters. They're awesome.
Yeah.
They're just so easy to
We're
work
using
with.
them in here.
Yeah, there's a couple here. They're so easy to work with, and the stuff that you can just put on them, just be creative. It's a lot of fun. Not to take away from our marble and wood coasters, because those are awesome too, but for a different type of home
Or resin
decor
coasters that you can make with our epoxy.
or resin coaster. That's right. True. That's actually true. So, but yes, great job. What did Holly say?
that F-bombs are her favorite, and that she's missed us. Emma keeps her busy.
Hey, we're glad to hear that you're okay though and that you're busy. But again, thank you guys for joining us. What's up?
And then Cynthia says hello. I want her to know we haven't forgotten about her, but literally her favorite person hasn't been in for a while.
Yeah.
But they will be back probably with the next few weeks.
Hopefully, we're
gonna-
hoping.
Yeah, we're gonna make some things happen when that
Yes,
gets here.
we're hoping. If for some reason D, you happen to catch this, obviously,
I'm
you
sure
know,
he just watches this on replay. While
yeah,
he's not here.
yeah,
He misses you so much.
probably. If you catch this, D, you know that we're here with you, and we hope to see you a lot here a lot sooner than later. So yeah, everybody just What else?
The coasters sub beautifully, Holly said.
They do.
They
Like
really do.
I'm telling you, I love those coasters. There's a few that
Should we
we've
show
done.
yours?
Yeah, go ahead. So obviously, if you know me, I'm a fan of shoes and I collect shoes and stuff. So I have these.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Gently used.
yeah. As you can see, it's used a lot. But yeah, I love those sublimation coasters. But going back to what we're doing today, so we got news. Yeah.
Joe says hi, by the way.
What's up, Joe? How's it going? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo está Texas? Right, Texas, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Texas. Just so you guys know, we got word. If you guys haven't followed the guys, John's and Mark's new Instagram, you just know that they just come back from China a few days ago, and we just actually recorded the new podcast. So keep an eye on out, which is going to be out Thursday.
Thursday. That is
So
correct.
don't miss out. We have a new podcast.
Thursday.
Editing software willing.
Yeah, they have a new podcast coming out, a new episode, not a new one, but a new
already
episode
saw
from the
it,
podcast. We were lucky enough to watch it and be there live. But again, if you have not subscribed to their podcast, make sure you guys do. You don't want to miss this episode. They are going to be talking about their trip from China. Very interesting information that these guys came back with. And so again, you can find it on YouTube. It's going to premiere on Thursday, I believe 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. But if you missed the rest of them, guess what? You can go back, listen to them, and watch them either on YouTube. You can watch them on Spotify or iTunes. But don't miss it anymore. Go make sure you subscribe to them. Also, go check out their new Instagram page, Mark and John.
John and Mark.
Well, Mark and John.
John and Mark.
John and Mark.
Yes.
Oh,
I think you said Mark and John twice.
or vice versa. Just type in one or the other, front of the other. It'll work.
Alphabetically, I
Is
believe.
it? Is that
Yeah.
what they did? Okay, there you go. So they always have a plan with it, right? There's always a plan. Go make sure you guys follow their socials. They're very active right there, and you can probably see a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So make sure you subscribe. But the reason why we're doing this 20 Skinny is because we got news that the end of the month, at the end of this month, right, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Or
What about this month?
what's coming?
So many things.
Okay, we're getting our new 20-ounce
That's correct.
sublimation tumbler, and
the
what I
handle.
mean is that we're switching it to the twist. There's no more pop. It's gonna be a twist. It's gonna be just like the other, like the powder coated and the 30 and 40 ounce, where you're gonna be able to twist your handle on. So we are gonna revamp the new 20-ounce sublimation tumbler, skinny tumbler. They should be here by the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
End of the month, and so we're looking forward to it. I know a lot of you guys were asking for the 20-ounce sublimation like that, so we heard you, and it is on its way. So stay tuned and make sure you guys keep an eye on that. And this is why we're doing this. So Sam's actually going to go ahead and start showing you guys how to do a 20-ounce from start to finish. Not only, and a cool new little thing that we have added on the site. We have new templates, so if you ever wonder on how to use them, this is the one that you want to go ahead and check out and stay for and ask questions. So with that said, I am going to stop talking.
Wait.
No, not yet. What's up?
I have to address. So
Okay.
Cynthia said she thought that we forgot about her. We don't think about her anymore. That is the furthest thing from the truth, Cynthia. We didn't
True.
forget. I promise.
Not at all.
And I remember something else, but I'm not going to say it because you're going to see how good my memory is when you get the thing. And then we had Holly saying, "Oh, neat! She's surprised." Joe said he just got his cases, that he loves them.
Awesome, great.
And Jennifer.
Hey, where's this confetti?
Yep, for the cases.
Jesse, the
Jesse.
cases. Cases,
Confetti
they got
for the
Casey.
cases that got delivered.
They got something got delivered. Hey, there you go.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Try to make the podcast happen.
Jesse's multitasking here.
He is.
The many talents,
And
Jesse.
there was one more. Jennifer said she wished she had waited to order her mine, but it's okay. I'm sure that they're gonna be usable too. Like all of our cups are great, so I mean, if anything, you can use these like as kind of practice or like clearance kind of items,
That's right.
and then get ready for the new supply.
That's right. Yeah. So big news here again. If you do not want to miss this anything from this point to the end of the year, because we have so many things coming along. We have so many new
I don't
products,
even
and
think
you
there's
want.
room in the warehouse.
I don't even know where they're gonna go. I think Mark and John are gonna have to give up their office because at some
Pierre,
point they're
for
gonna.
sure.
For sure,
get
Pierre's
a
moving for
warehouse.
sure, probably. So, but yeah. So again, you don't want to miss anything from this point on till the end of the year because we have so many things coming. And again, sign up for the newsletter. Find out. I'll be the first ones to find what's new and what's coming and what's restocking. So, all right. With that said, I am out, and let's start with the crafting.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna turn on this oven that I don't know if it's plugged in. It is. Yay. Okay, so to turn it on, we're gonna hold down this start stop button, and then it's gonna make a little beep, and then it comes on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now I want to have it on hot air, so we're gonna click the little hot air button, and then there's only gonna be one temperature showing up, so you want to get it to 375. We're gonna leave it just at the 30 minutes because that should be plenty of time, and away it goes. We'll go ahead and turn on the light too, so you can kind of see what's happening in there. Yes, Jesse.
So a couple things.
Sure.
Holly says she's so proud of everyone for not being a Holly and cheating. Order those tumblers. And then Ryan said the purple tumblers look amazing.
Yeah, the purple tumblers are really cool. We're super excited for those. And I will speak a little bit to the 20-ounce skinnies. So I did ask as well about the other styles because I know like we have a shimmer and there's also the glow in the dark version. Those ones won't be available to handle just yet. It's going to be just the classic one first. But it should be pretty awesome. And I will say you guys are going to get it before I've even seen it. I'm still skeptical because I haven't seen it. So when it gets here, we will show it off. But until then, we're going to have to kind of wait patiently. But yeah, so we're going to do something kind of different today. We've done similar stuff to this, but this is going to be the full kind of walkthrough. Yes, Jesse?
Cynthia has a question. Did we get a colored glow in the dark?
A colored glow in the dark. It's just a green glow, I want to say. It's not an actual color, but it's like a greenish glow. But yeah, I'm so nervous for you right now.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, so we have this preheating, which is going to be really quick. You guys, for those who have heard the oven or dealt with it before, you'll hear like a little noise when it's ready, like a little ding. So we'll listen out for that. And in the meantime, I'll just kind of explain what's going to happen. So we're going to unbox a 20-ounce skinny. I'll remind you all the good stuff that comes with it. And then we're going to walk you through not only, I'm so nervous, not only finding a design in Creative Fabrica, but how to size it appropriately using the template information that we have available now for all of the sublimation tumblers. Yes, Jesse?
Ryan said, sweet. He's had good luck engraving the glow in the dark, but it smells really badly.
Yeah, you can totally engrave the glow in the dark, but yeah, I don't like the smell of it. I will say if you want to just kind of like gently ease into it and see what it's like, get one of the glow in the dark sublimation barrels and engrave one of those little guys because they're cool and they glow as well. So you can kind of get the feel of it before having to do a big cup. But yeah, so I would recommend that. But yeah, so let's get started, guys. So first things first, this is the 20-ounce skinny. If you want to know kind of what makes these awesome, it's mainly the consistency. You can ask Holly. Holly knows. But the guys that go into full detail of this in the podcast that's coming up. So if you've ever wondered like kind of what efforts we take with the factory, kind of what the quality measures are, how they are so kind of consistent, you'll learn a lot about that from the podcast. So just going to throw that out there. But first, let's open up this box, okay? So this is the 20-ounce skinny tumbler. Yes, Jesse?
Our friend Shay Creations said hello.
Hey, Shay Creations, how's it going? So we're going to take this little guy out of the box. You'll notice they do come in that little window display box. Is that the correct term that we learned for it last time? Do you remember?
I think so.
Okay. So it has the little display box, which is great so that when your design is done, you can actually see what it is in here. So you don't have to like pull it out of the box every time you're trying to find out what cup is what. I'm going to leave this open just to the side for the moment. Basically, I want to kind of just put the things I don't need in there. So we'll leave all the rest of this to the side. Awesome. Okay. Now, next thing, Everyone knows that you get oils, things like that on your hands, dirt, debris, that kind of thing. So the tumbler does come packed in a little bag. That way it is nice and protected. For right now, they are the push top, but once they get their update, they will be the screw on. So for now, we can just use our little thumbs to push the lid off of this. And then we'll put the lid back in the box for safekeeping. Awesome. Next, we're going to dump out the little care card. So remember, every Maker Flow cup is going to come with one of these little care cards. Basically, this is all the information of what you would give your customer about how to take care. This is so awkward. How to take care of the actual tumbler. So you know how you explain something to someone when you give them the product or when you sell it to them, but there's always a lot of things going on. They're probably not going to remember what you said. This little card will go with them when they leave you and they have just the product, so that way they know how to take care of it. So we'll leave that in the box for safekeeping as well. Let me get rid of this little plastic sheet. Okay, so that was the tumbler. Tumbler's completely unboxed. We'll go ahead and just leave that to the side for now. Next, we're going to go ahead and let's find a design, okay? So we'll go ahead and go to Creative Fabrica. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my computer here. Jesse, if you wouldn't mind. Excellent. Okay, guys, so we are on the MakerFlow website. This might look familiar. Hopefully it does. Accidentally clicked on the new 20 skinnies. In case you haven't seen them, that's what they look like. Hey, I know her. I know her. But yeah. So, and I mean, this could be you too. Tag us in your stuff and you might end up on the website. But yeah, I don't know if Ashley would know she's there. We should probably tell her. But okay, anyway, so we are on the MakerFlow website. Let's find the information about the Sublimation tumbler. So we're going to click on Sublimation. I'm going to go to Tumblers and Blanks. And I'm going to click on one of these 20 skinnies because that's what we're working with today. Now, on the 20 skinny, it has all the normal information here. Right below, you see your option to download your free templates. So we'll click on that. This is where we're going to get all the information about sizing. Now, depending on the kind of cup you're sublimating, for this one, since it's a straight one, you really just need the sizes. Everything else, you'll want to use the template to kind of adjust to the correct kind of curve, things like that. So we're just going to click on the one that says PDF, and I'm going to kind of just leave this up for the moment because this has my sizing information. So right here, not only does it show you the size that your cutout needs to be, it also shows you right below the size that the paper needs to be. So that way you know what size paper to buy and what size to print. Yes, Jesse?
Our friend Jeffrey jumped in and said, beautiful.
Hey, Jeffrey, how's it going?
And
Good
then,
to see you.
Ryan said, my wife and I were amazed seeing their tumbler on there.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys did a great job with it too. I will say when we gave because I mean, Ryan was part of our 20 Skinny campaign. So he was one of the testers who got everything early. You know, they got the opportunity to play with the tumblers and kind of, you know, really test them out for us first. So we really appreciate you doing that. And you know, we want to show off what you did. So thank you. Okay, but so now, guys, I am on the Creative Fabrica website. The reason why we're using this is because we have basically a flyer that will come in pretty much every MakerFlow order. Hopefully, if not, let us know. But we have a flyer that comes in there with a free month-long subscription. So this is a place where you can download, you know, fonts, designs, cutouts, all kinds of different things. Let's say we're looking for a 20 skinny. So I typed in 20 skinny trending. Let's type in what's coming up. Halloween. Let's do 20 skinny Halloween. And let's see what comes up. Okay. So instantly we're going to get a bunch of different designs popping up, all different Halloween options. And what's cool about these is they're files that you can just take and go. This one speaks to me right here, this little guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. What I also like too is, like, say you find one design that you really like. Usually there's going to be, you know, all other kind of ideas below that show what you could also get. So let's go ahead and download this. I got to log in real quick. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, we're in. Okay, now we'll go back to where we were. Perfect. And let's go. Oh, sounds like our oven's ready. So that's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and download this image.
That's like weird, maybe. I thought it was good.
It's quick. All right, so we just downloaded the image. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open the folder. Basically, whenever I open these images, they need to be extracted. So let's just do that real quick. Perfect. And then you'll notice there's a couple different ones. So this one says tapered. That's obviously not the one we want. We want to use this one. that just says PNG. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. It looks like it's a Adobe file, so it's going to open up in AI for us. So we're going to go ahead and pull it up there. And then once we have that image up, then we can go look at what size we need to make it and go from there. Okay, cool. So we have it set. Let's go ahead and move it to inches. Yes, Jesse.
Christy said, I have tumblers in my car, just need to finalize.
That's awesome.
Better hurry before they sell out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, just jokes.
All right, so I've got the image here. All I've done so far was I rotated it a little bit. Now it does already, looks like it pre-filled some sizes for me. Let's go ahead and just double check on the MakerFlow site what size it needs to be. Let's see. Okay, so it says it needs to be 9.325 by 8.126. All right, 9.325, 8.126. 9.325, and then 8 point, do you guys remember, was it 16? Let's look real quick. 8.126. Okay. 126. Perfect. Okay. So I plugged in that information. So now this is going to match exactly what those modifications or what those specifications said. So now let's just go ahead and print it. So we'll go ahead, file, prints. We are printing this on the Epson F170. I'm going to double check right here. Yeah, it looks like it's 8.5 by 11. Perfect. We'll hit print. And then it's going to print out of my Epson. I want to say I still have 8.5 by 14 paper in there. So it's okay. Basically, as long as the paper is bigger than what you told the printer it should be, you're fine. If it were smaller, then we'd have issues. So we're going to go ahead and just let that happen. And it's printing right now. So what do you guys think? We can go ahead and stop sharing my screen for now. That's really all we'll need to do on here. We can go ahead and stop sharing the screen for now. Okay, so we'll pull that back out probably during the next live when we're doing the 40 ounce, and I'll kind of show you more how to use the templates from the site as well. But that's all we needed from the website. So we went ahead, we got the sizes, we pulled it up in Creative Fabrica first, then we pulled it in AI, and then we verified the sizes, and now our Epson's printing. So it can be as easy as that. While we were doing everything, our oven already preheated. So once our design's printed, we can go ahead and wrap it, bake it, and we're good to go. Yes, Jesse?
So Ryan had a question.
Sure.
You have to mirror sublimation?
So typically you would, however, we're using the Epson F170. So the Epson, because it's a sublimation printer, it already does all that for you. I will say, fun fact, there is a way to unmirror it if you ever want to print anything normal through there. Not that we do that. But yeah. All right, awesome. So I have my printout here. Already looks like it's going to be the right size. I always kind of like to tentatively measure just to make sure before I even cut that I'm not frustrating myself and using something that's going to be the wrong size. But yeah, looks like that wraps around nicely. So let's go ahead and get this cut out. But yeah, good question, Ryan. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just...
questions, huh, lately?
Huh?
I've been coming clutch with these with the questions.
Yeah.
Huh? Like it.
Very good question.
Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, be sure to let us know. But yeah, definitely keep them coming, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and cut as close to the edge as possible. I don't want to make like one of those little white lines, so I want to get really close to where these images are ending. Awesome. I cut this edge a little better. I will say if you have one of those like automatic little paper cutter things at home, that works great. And it makes sure it's really consistent. Otherwise, just take your time and make sure you kind of go over it. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut out the bottom, and then we'll do the side and then the bottom. I'm going to try something I haven't done before. We're going to see how it goes today, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and trim out this image. And then I'm just following as close to the edge as possible. Now, because we didn't use a template, we don't really have any lines, anything like that to worry about. So this is pretty straightforward. You just want to cut around the image. Okay, awesome. I will say while I'm doing this, Jesse told me that there are some giveaways going on from our friends that we wanted to shout out. Is that right, Jesse?
Yes, that is correct.
Maybe we can throw some information on the screen, like their names or something. But So here's the thing, guys. We're using this new app, and it's called Gleam. Let us know if anybody else has used this app before. But we're noticing some people are having trouble like registering to sign up for the giveaways. And because it's like a link, it's hard to put it in your post or anything like that. So
I'm gonna try to put it in the comments. I don't know exactly how it's gonna come up, so we'll see.
okay, so Jesse's gonna try to get you guys that information. But both of them are doing two cool little giveaways. Nothing huge, just kind of stuff to help grow their account, spread some brand awareness, that kind of thing. But they're useful things. And if there are new crafters in your life, they're definitely something that if you don't have it, I'm sure they'd love to have. But yeah. Okay, so I didn't do the top because I'm going to let the top just hang over and see how that goes. Now, the next thing I want to do is, we've talked about how we make these designs before. Basically, this one looks like it is going pretty much edge to edge. So it does overlap just a tiny, tiny bit though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tape one side just behind it. That way there's no bleed through from the other piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to leave this kind of tumbler as is. And let's go ahead and do tape along the back side. It really doesn't matter what side you want to keep. I want to say I did this one a little closer to the design. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the tape along the back side of this. So we'll do that real quick. And again, that's just to make sure that there's not like a double image created by the two different pieces of paper overlapping. So let me know if that doesn't make sense to anyone and we'll go over it, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna put a QR code on the screen for the first one.
Okay.
And it should also put it in the chat as well.
Okay.
Basically, if you want to enter, you just click on the link. It'll take you to a page on Gleam. And you log in, and then there'll be 10 to 12 different ways that you can enter. So if you enter all 12 ways, it's basically 12 different entries, so you just kind of raise your chances of winning. So I'm going to link those right now. Here's the first one. It's for V-Ray Arts.
Ashley, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome.
I'll leave it up there for a second.
Yes, Jesse.
So a couple comments as well. Christy said anything is helpful.
Awesome.
And then Ryan says, we have a huge question for the future. Will
Yes.
you guys be adding a UV DTF machine to your lineup?
So that's a great question. I want to say, isn't the 1070 a UV printer?
No, it's direct to garment. It's not
DTG?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like direct to fabric, direct to garment.
Gotcha.
It's not quite the same.
Does Epson have one?
Yeah, Epson has one. It's the V1070. We did carry it for a little bit, but I'm not sure why, but we stopped carrying that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. It depends. Like, we do work with Epson, so that'd probably be the easiest way to get our hands on one of those. So potentially with them, I will say that there is some cool stuff coming up that I can't really talk about yet, because I think it's still just a little bit too soon. But maybe we'll have something soon. Cool. That's as much as I can say. Yes, Jesse.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and link the other giveaway, and this one is for Vaz Designs.
Awesome. That's Sherilyn.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, guys, what I'm doing over here while Jesse is giving things away, which he hates to do, by the way. Please make sure you're taking advantage of this. I'm using the white tape now, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just lay a few strips down. So I put one in the middle. I'm going to do a couple on this side, couple on this side. But the reason why I start from the middle and kind of work my way out is you want to push all the air out of the tumbler. That way there's no gaps, there's no ghosting, anything like that. So we're going to start from the middle and kind of work our way around. And then, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who else is using ovens to bake their tumblers? If you guys use ours, what you think of it, let us know. We are happy to hear it.
Ryan said they've been looking at the Pro Color.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. But yeah, it's still so new. You know, there's so much going on with it. So definitely it's one of those machines. Look into, you know, like the ink refills, look into like maintenance, look into kind of all that stuff, because there's so much involved with it, like those big machines. And if you are wanting to, you know, wait a little bit, just for now, use the Ninja transfers, you know, get your prints by people with a bunch of machines who they can deal with the maintenance issues on their own, right? All right, so I went ahead and I taped this. One thing I do want to call out is I did kind of stop just shy of the bottom. So to kind of show you what I mean, basically there's a little curve at the very base of the tumbler. So I have the paper just above where that curve is. That way it's not kind of fighting with it. All right, so next thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go around the bottom and around the top. I like to face where the paper flaps over toward my little tape dispenser, just to get the paper to lay down nice and flat. And then I'm gonna wrap from the bottom all the way around. This is just gonna be in line with the base of the paper. You don't want it to go over. We're just getting the paper nice and flat against the tumbler. You can also just use the roll if you like. I think that this just gives me a little bit more kind of pressure. So I like to use the actual roll dispenser.
Ryan said he had to screenshot the live to get the
QR
giveaway
code?
link. Yeah, so I just posted it in the chat as well.
Okay. Thank you for that feedback. But yeah, we're trying to do different things with those giveaways too. That way when we're working with people, kind of we provide some fun resources that help them get the information they need and, run a successful giveaway. But yeah.
And he said he definitely wants to stay in a one-stop shop. He said you guys are great and amazing customer service. And then he said Ninja has been great too.
Good. Glad to hear it.
And then Joe said he uses an oven in his office and a press on the road.
There you go. Yeah, that's really cool that you guys do the on-the-spot sublimation. So for anyone who has thought about wanting to do that, Joe actually does that, which I think is super duper neat to offer, on-the-spot customizations. I'll ask Joe, do you do kind of like preset images that are already printed out, or do you print it like there? Like, kind of how do you do that? I'm a little curious. All right, cool. So now we've got this kind of trimmed up a little bit. We've got the top and the bottom lined up. Next thing I want to do is see kind of like these little bumps in the middle here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a line of tape across those bumps to make sure they lay nice and flat. So I'm gonna put the base of the tumbler against the dispenser. We're gonna pull all the way over, and I'm gonna cover the seam line and basically where the edge of the other side of the paper lays down as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just use pressure, just push that all the way down, and then we'll go and anchor it off a little bit. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now we've got the top and the bottom lined up. We went ahead and we did the seam line too. Last thing we'll do is we're gonna do another round of tape around the bottom and around the top, just to really make sure everything's locked in place. Now, I did used to do a different row of tape, but because we're using the wider tape, we really just don't need it. This covers a lot more ground. So we'll go ahead and we'll just wrap all the way around. And we'll do the same thing to the top. Okay. And then we'll bake it. Yes, Jesse.
Tim said he loves his Make It Flow oven.
Awesome.
All right. He knocked out 50/20 on tumblers last night.
Oh, that's
Crazy.
great.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Good job. And then Joe said both. I have guests that want pictures, usually on cups, but I also have a plethora of images.
That's great. That's really neat, Joe. That's such a cool offering to do. It's one of those things. I mean, we would bring like the pre-printed designs with us when we're on the road, but to be able to also print them on hand, like that's a really great feature. All right, guys. So we got this wrapped pretty well. I'll be honest with you, I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see how it turns out. But now we just got to bake it. I don't think I set up the oven to stand this tumbler. You want to help me out? Thank you.
Just gonna lower the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. You can probably just take that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just leave it on top. Top oven. Cool. All right. So now we're gonna bake this, guys. We have about 5 minutes left of this live, so I don't know that it'll be done in time. Hey Siri. Oh, 1 second. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 6 minutes. Okay. Would you mind switching to the other main view? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So guys, so we've got this baking. For anyone interested in the times and temps, we do 375 for 6 minutes. And that's for most standard tumblers. The only thing that we would do differently if we were going to put, more tumblers in here, because you can fit up to 12 20-ounce skinnies at a time, is I would personally bump the temperature up a little bit, so like 380, 385, and I would do 8 minutes, because you have to really think about like how long you have the oven open for when you're trying to get all the cups in there. And you really just want to make sure everything's consistently baked. Other than that, we always leave the cup upside down. That way the bottom like doesn't burn because it's not too close to the coils. So yeah, we've got it standing up in there. It'll be 6 minutes, and then we'll unwrap it. We'll show it off in the next live. So it just gives you guys more reason to come check it out. And then on top of that, we're also going to go through and take a look at the 40-ounce template that we have, and kind of how to use that in Canva, as well as getting that printed out to size on your cup. We'll bake that one as well and see how it goes. But yeah, so any last minute questions, guys?
I think that's it.
All right, well, groovy. We hope we catch you on the next live. If you haven't seen the buzzword yet, make sure you're checking our stories, because Mark or John are bound to pop up in the next live, and they're going to want to know what that buzzword is, and someone might win 500 Flow Rewards. Yes, Jesse?
Last comment. Nancy said, I love my sublimation kit from you guys. Although I'm still getting the hang of it, these lives sure make the difference and make that process way faster. So thank you.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. We aim to kind of help people out, and if we can have some fun along the way, why not, right? So thanks again for joining us, guys, and we'll catch you shortly in the next live on Instagram and TikTok.